Welcome back. So we're completing our cover sheet. We have our picture. We're going to add the name of this catalog on the bottom. So choose Insert, select Shapes, and we're going to go with that rounded rectangle. And then we'll put it at the bottom. And if notice it's in gray and we want to have that same purple color, so if you choose Shape Fill, choose Sample Fill Color and click the inside of the purple so that your shaded box is now purple. Right click and choose Add Text. Go back to the Home tab, increase the size to 24, and we'll go with white font color. And this one is called Meet Our 2020 Interns. And then to get it in the middle of this this box, the rounded rectangle, click the text box tools format, select center, align center, and it drops it in the middle. So the next thing we'll do now is get ready to import our information from our for our catalog with our pictures of our representatives and a little bit of their background and contact information. So click 2-3 for the pages 2-3. Choose Insert, select Catalog Pages, and what we're going to do on this, notice a new one just opened up, 4 and 5, so right click on that and choose Master Pages, and you want Inside Pages B. So you have the background is no longer orange. Now we need this text box here. We're going to be putting our pictures in there of our staff, so we can actually delete 2 and 3. So right click on 2 and 3, choose delete. It'll ask you both pages, click OK. So now we're ready to select the catalog merge area. So make sure the catalog merge area is selected, and we'll go back to the catalog's format. Make sure the tab is selected. Choose Add List, and you're going to use an existing list, and you should have this file saved in your Documents folder on your computer. And interns, and you're choosing Interns 2017. And then if you want to just look at this, and this should look familiar to Module 7 where we did a merge within a letter. So you have the data source where it comes from, and the last name, first name, the picture of the individual, their department, their background. So it's all showing. If you want to see how many there are, you can scroll down. So this is just the data information that's already been placed in there for us. So go ahead and click OK. And then these all actually light up now where they were grayed out previously. With your catalog merge area, if you could go ahead and resize it so it's the entire width and height of the page 2 and 3. So go ahead and increase that. Watch out for your footer on the bottom. All right, the next thing we're going to do is choose Picture field. Click Picture, and you'll notice that you're starting to build on your pictures. And what we're going to do now, if you wanted to see the other picture that was here, click Preview Results, and there we have our first candidate. Click the View tab, and then click on Boundary so you can get the areas of what we're working with visible. And what we're going to do is move this picture to the top left corner of the screen. And then we're going to just increase it a little bit so that you have still some, and notice it's doing it to both pictures, the height and the width. So there's a little bit on the right hand side, and you'll need space on the bottom because we'll be adding some text boxes there. The next thing we're going to do is actually insert 3 individual text boxes, but I'm going to actually, because I'm going to follow the format of that rounded rectangle, so I'm going to use a shape instead of a text box. The book used a text box. So I'm going to choose Insert, Shapes, and I'm going to choose that rounded rectangle, and I'm going to, because you're going to make sure you have enough, because you're going to be using it for 3 of them, so you need to make sure you have enough space for all 3. And if you want to check the height, maybe I'll make it an even 1 inch and maybe 4.5, and then just drag it up a little bit. So I want 3 of them. So again, I'm going to use that control. And well, before I do that, let's I think the let me get the background. They had the fill. If you want to do a lighter purple, maybe, or gray, if you'd like. Whatever you'd like for the inside. And again, if you want that border to be the same color as that purple, you would choose Shape Outline, choose Sample Line Color, click inside here. And if you want to make it a little bit thicker, you can go to the weight and maybe go with 3. Now I'll make a copy of these. So I'll hold the control and drag down, and then control and do one more, so that you have 3 of them. Let me try a fresh one. Control and drag it down. I'm having trouble with that one, so maybe I'll try copy. And then paste. There we go. Now just move it. I don't know why the control wasn't working. And then just so there's a little bit of space for each one. So the first thing you'll do is right-click and choose Add Text on the Home tab, increase the size to 18, go back to the Catalog Tools format, and then you'll choose Text Field and choose First Name, then press Spacebar, Text Field, and choose Last Name. And then in the next text box, right-click, choose Add Text, go back home, change the size to 18, Catalogs Tool Format, Text Field, Department, go back to the last one, right-click, Add Text, change the size to 18, this one's 10, so because there's more information in here, and Catalogs Tools, this one is Text Field, Background. And if you wanted to see the actual field names, if I take the preview results off, you'll see the text merge fields, but I had the preview results on so you see them as they go. But it's no worries because we can go back and put it back in. But I just wanted to show you that these are the field names that we selected, the department and the background. And when you click preview results, it actually, and then you can see it on the next one, it starts to fill them in with the next person, their name, their department, and their background. So with all of our interns that have been merged into this document, if you were to actually look for a particular event management, if you choose Find Entry and type Event Management and choose Find Next, it'll actually take you to where the event management is in this. So you can actually search not only for people's name or title, but something within the background information. So I'll cancel out of here. So there is, and you can see there's more pictures in our catalog. So if you wanted to see all of what our personnel in this catalog book, if you select the Show First catalog page, it'll take you back to that page, and then you can go to next page and so forth, next page, and you have all of our entire catalog. So you can preview it right through the preview page. The next thing we're going to do is navigate in the navigation page to page 1. So if you wanted some information depending based on this graphic, so what you could do is select the graphic, and if you choose the View tab, click the View tab, and put a check mark next to Graphics Manager. And then from here you could sort by, if you wanted to, you could choose by page number. And then on the front cover page, if I click the down arrow for more options, I could choose Details, and it gives you more information about the picture that's been selected. And then I'll go ahead and choose close. And then if you wanted to, you could choose change picture display, and you could hide the picture, and then okay. It takes both the logo and the picture away. And then I'll go ahead and change picture, and I'll use our detailed display and click OK. So that's if you wanted to take the picture off. So I'm going to close out of this graphics manager, and then in the navigation page, go to page 4. Again, we're going to create a text box, but I'm going to, instead of a text box, and again, you could do it right here and draw a text box, but I'm going to follow the same format that I've used for all of them, which is that shape, and it's that rounded rectangular shape, and I'm going to put it in the middle. And again, I'm going to change the fill to that accent, any color you want. I think I used pink before. If you want to use gray, a lighter gray, that's fine. And I want the background to be that purple, so I'll choose shape outline, sample line color, that purple, maybe make it a little bit thicker. And then to add text, right click and type add text, and I'll fill in the information. I'll probably make the font larger, and you can see what I type in a minute. So these are typed in 3 separate paragraphs. So after you type employer, you would press enter twice. Visit us at www.mills-deck.com, 2 enters, and for more information in Spanish, call this number. So I'm going to go into Table Tools, Text Box Tools Format, and again choose Center Align, so it centers it. And then, so in this one, I used the Align Center, and it centers each line. I think I'll go back to the one that's Align Center Left. And then what you'll do is select the first paragraph, and we're going to change the English to Spanish. So selecting the first paragraph, choose View, and I'm sorry, it's Review. Translate selected text. It's going to take it to a secure Microsoft third party, so go ahead and click yes. And it's going from English, and then click the down arrow and choose Spanish, and then insert. And then we lost our enter. I'll select the next paragraph and do the same thing. So translate selected text, yes. The same thing, and insert. And then when you do the last one, just don't select the telephone number. And translate selected text, yes. Everything's the same, and insert. And there you have it. I think I'll put in a space bar here. And then there's just one more box that we'll put at the bottom. So it's insert, shape, and if you want to use something different, you can. And you're going to put in here, and again, you can change the fill to any color you'd like. If you want to put that outline in that sample color, it matches all of them. It's up to you. Make it a little bit thicker. And in here, you're going to type in, so it's right click to add text, and created. Of course, I'll make it a little bit larger. I'll go with 14. Created by, actually they have directory created by. And then you can type your name. And again, if you go into Text Box Tools Format and Center, you can have it nice in the middle. If you want to put it in italic, you can do that. And there you have it. So if we were to view this, File, Print, you'll see the first page, front and back. So here is our front page and our back page. And then when you click the next one, you'll have our front and back. Coming on to the rest of our contact information. There we go. There's all our contact information. So there you've just created a catalog. And notice that you have the logos on both the left and the right side, and the page numbers again on the bottom. So you're all set. This is a save and submit. Thank you.